G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to the vlog. It's a Wednesday. I'm in the cab doing a few hours work. I'm at the airport at the moment, Adelaide Airport. We're going to go to the Matchroom Poker Room tonight and go in the $75 tournament. Hopefully we get a bit of a run on and I can give you a few updates. After that, to fill the vlog up, I'm going to give you a little bit of our Speedway trip we had last Saturday. So a bit of a run down to Border Town Speedway where my son was racing my race car. So we'll give you a little bit of that, what happened there. Even got a bit of in-car footage that my son did with the GoPro, so makes it a little bit more interesting. But if you're not into car racing, turn it off when you get to that bit, and we'll catch you a bit later on. So down to the last two tables. I've got about 30 big blinds, not too much happening. I had one rebuy in, had a rough start, so I rebought in for another 75, so we're looking a little bit better now. So about 30 big blinds, we're just hanging in there. So hopefully we see you at the next break, down to two tables. I think I said that before, but yeah, down to the last two. So up and down a bit like a yo-yo that time, but we've made the final table. Got about 25 big blinds, all in a couple of times, but we fluked a couple of good cards, especially one on the river of 4 to make 2 pair. So we're still hanging in there, just need to double up real soon. So made it to the last 4 in the money, paying to 4 tonight, 140 bucks. So if I go out now, I'll be 10 bucks down because I rebought in. So in for 150. Worst I can do is 140 cash out. I'm coming about third out of the 4 of us. Got about 30 big blinds, so we're still in it. So hopefully we can get one more position, be good. So back in the cab, guys, came third, so sort of happy with that. Wasn't happy with my final all in. I was happy with the way I played it, went all in with a pair of 10s up against King Jack. A 10 came on the flop, so I had trips. I'll look at it in the hand review later. He ends up getting a straight last card, so not much I could do. Played it right. That would have got me back in the mix, so it would have been 3 of us pretty close to equal chip count. So cashed out for 230. It cost me 150 because I did a rebuy, so 80 bucks up. So not much, but it's better than losing and was good fun. Catch you guys later with maybe a few hand reviews. So just a couple of hand reviews here. Wasn't that exciting of a night. The hand we're going to do was after I rebought back in for another $75. Earlier on in the night I played pretty rubbish. My stack was dwindling down. I thought I was going to rebuy in anyway, so I played even worse, trying to double up my stack, but it didn't work. So I end up rebuying in. I get put back on the same table, which was probably good because there's probably a few people on the table that had never seen me before, and I probably looked like a complete dickhead the way I was playing. So decided I better pull my finger out and play a bit better, and I end up getting this first hand. Only probably about the third hand I played after the rebuying, I get ace of hearts, 10 of hearts. It folds around to me and I bet raise it up to $1,500. Then folds back around to the button who calls, and everyone else folds. I get a very handy flop with the nut flush, so pretty handy with that. Probably could have checked it, not too sure. I end up betting 5,000. The other guy raises it, so once he raises it, I'm all in. He turns over his 2 pair, and I end up doubling up, so it was a nice hand to get myself back into the game. So somehow I've managed to sneak myself into the top 3 on the final table, the last 3 anyway, and I'm short stacked. The other hand's nothing that exciting. Went okay once I got to the final table, just getting enough hands to keep me going, and watching all these other guys just dropping out. When all of a sudden I get a pair of 10s, I'm the small blind. Under the gun ends up raising it to 35,000. I go all in, big blind folds, and under the gun snap calls. And I'm looking alright. I make me trip 10s on the flop, and then he ends up getting a straight on the river. So that was the end of my tournament. G'day guys, so no poker today. We're heading to the Speedway. So we're going to Bordertown, little track down there about 2 hours from Tailem Bend. Nickname for the track's called the Bull Ring. She's a small little bank track. So 2-hour drive on the road to Melbourne. Here with my son now, who's racing tonight. How are we going to go, Sam?
Nothing but a win.
Gonna whip ass. That means we're probably going to crash out and come last, but heading to the Speedway, so we'll do a couple little videos and let you know how it goes. So we're about an hour's drive away still at the moment. Catch you guys later. And third in the feature tonight was Sam Martin. Had a bit of a settle down. Had a bit of a rough night earlier on, so yeah. I believe the feature's the only race you finished.
No, and his mate over there.
Yeah. Technically, I think I finished the second one, but yeah, not the best of nights. But got the car fixed, which we've had problems for the last probably 6 meetings. So yeah, it's going good now. That last race in the feature got from 7th to 3rd, so I was happy with that. That's good.
No worries, well done.
Thank you.